YouTube, this is Thomas Judge. It has been a minute, and that's actually what I wanted to talk about. What's happening with the channel, what the plan for the year is, and what's been going on. Firstly, I guess just apologies. I did an update video a few months ago talking about the stuff I was going to do on the channel, and that helped me build up a fair bit of steam. I released a whole bunch of videos about video game emulation, and then I just kind of fell off again. And I guess this is the reason why I don't have a Patreon. I'm kind of a flake. I've got a lot of personal stuff going on. And the intention was to do a lot of things. They didn't happen. The intention this year is to do a lot of things. I'm hoping this year is going to be different. And the reason I say that is this. I'm saying this to you, my few human subscribers. I hugely appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching the channel. I appreciate you engaging and commenting. The problem I've had is I've kind of been paralyzed by something which I think affects a lot of smaller YouTube channels, which is the idea that the perfect is the enemy of the good. I started overanalyzing and overthinking about what I was doing, planning something bigger, planning something better. For those of you that know the channel, I do big series, I do big bang events. Like I might go quiet for 2 or 3 months and suddenly drop 30 videos in 30 days, each of which is like a really comprehensive, detailed thing, be it on the New 52 or be it on Valiant Comics or be it on video game emulation. And the thing is, each time it builds up to be bigger and bigger in my own head. Each time I'm like, right, to polish the thumbnails, need to work on the sound editing. A couple of months ago, I went out and I bought a Razer webcam, and I bought an expensive Razer headset, which is what I'm recording on now. I bought a new PC a couple of months ago because I wanted to improve a lot of the editing that I was doing, and I've subscribed to a few new bits of software, and it's just, everything is just incrementally making it more complicated, more expensive, and more time consuming. And each time I'm trying to make stuff better and intimidating myself with what I'm aiming for. So, with no further ado, fuck it, life is too short. I was in the hospital again last month, and do you know what? I just need to get this stuff done. I just need to get this stuff out there. So what I'm saying to you, my human subscribers, not that there's many of you, but I know who you are and I do genuinely appreciate you. What I'm going to start doing is dropping weekly YouTube videos, and it's going to be kind of less structured than it normally is. I'm setting myself dropping one video a week, ideally on something like a Monday or maybe a Tuesday. Even if it's just a random thoughts video, Thomas Judge thinking random stuff and some random points and essays that I want to kind of talk about, it might be that. There's some new stuff I'm doing on the New 52, which I was hoping to unveil in a big bang in a couple of months' time and just kind of like shadow drop, hey, yo, I've done this massive New 52 thing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tease it. I'm going to show the bits that I'm doing as I do it. And similarly with DC Rebirth, I know I've made big promises. I've said I was going to do a big guide on it, and I've done a huge amount of that guide. But I keep on polishing and polishing and trimming and polishing, and you know what? It's just making it impossible to get stuff done. So what I'm actually going to do with DC Rebirth is I'm actually going to be releasing it in little sections, bite-sized stuff. I'll sort out the playlist, but for now I might as well just release as I go, because if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, then none of you out in YouTube see any of it. I've also recorded a whole load, like literally 2 or 3 dozen custom binding videos. And I'm just tweaking them and editing them and sorting out the thumbnails and trying to get them so I release them in the right order at the right time. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to release them. I might release a couple a week or one a week or whatever, but I'm going to keep the momentum going on the channel. It might seem a little bit out of sync. I might be releasing stuff to do with DC Rebirth custom binds, whilst alternatively I'm talking about New 52 or Transformers or video games. But hey, I'm just going to put it out there, and I guess I'll just tidy it all up in playlists later. Listen, if you're interested, please just watch and support. And although it's going to be perhaps slightly more scattergun, I'm going to try and have some kind of structure. But the key is not to let the structure and the plan and the big overarching super polished ideas hamstring everything else. On that note, I did tease that I was going to do a Transformers overview series, and I will do that. But to be honest, I just got distracted by other things again. But the plan is to do that this year. One of the things I got distracted by, I did a recent series about video game emulation, which no one watched. I didn't expect anyone to watch it. But do you know what? I've been distracted by video games a lot. I've got a huge backlog of video games. I promised myself I'm going to get through it, and I've been killing off 1 or 2 games a week, which I'm really impressed by and is like a big achievement, I think. But at the same time, I was tempted to do reviews of those. I'm not going to. This isn't a video game channel. None of y'all really care about video games. It's going to be unlikely that I'll do any video game reviews unless something really inspires me to do that. And again, this is the case of I don't have to do these big bang weekly, here's my video game updates, here's my video game vlog, all that sort of stuff, or my comic reading vlog. I don't have to do any of that. I'm just going to keep it loose, I'm just going to keep it light. hopefully that works out. And finally, I'm also going to intersperse it with stuff like the No Gods or Kings update. My Pro series, No Gods or Kings, I haven't written, or rather I haven't published anything in that series since 2019 due to a lot of things that happened to me. I lost my job, I had a bit of a mental break, I had a whole series of physical health issues, mental health issues, financial issues. And again, I've kind of been planning for the last few months. I've done loads of work on it. I've done loads of improvements on the covers, on the design, on the text. I've redrafted and redrafted again. And I've been planning to kind of launch it with a big bang. And you know what? It's just, the perfect is the enemy of the good. I'm just going to get out there. I'm just going to throw some videos out there. This particular video is totally unscripted. I planned on doing it about 8 minutes ago, and I'm now 6 minutes into the video. That's how little planning, how little thought I put into it. But I just wanted to put it out there, one, to tell you what's going on, two, to ask you just to carry on tuning in, please. Just, you know, just hit the bell icon or whatever it is you're meant to do on YouTube so you see the new uploads. Spread the word. Try to, I don't know, give me encouragement and keep the momentum going. I don't have Patreon or sponsorship or anything like that, and this is the reason why, because I'm too flaky. But I'm trying to be less flaky. I'm trying just to get stuff out there. I'm trying to understand when good enough is good enough. And hopefully this year will be different. I'll check back in on this video in a year's time. But until then, thanks for watching. Stay classy. Thanks for your support. And yeah, fingers crossed for big things.